Now, your WHSV Sports.
It is a bit different signing day from years past. Usually you spend the entire month of January holding your breath, trying to hold on to commitments.
Yeah, Mike Houston not having that problem this year on signing day. The majority of his new recruits committed back during the new early signing period in December, when the head coach was also pretty busy guiding his team back to Frisco. JMU's 2018 recruiting class was completed today with 3 players joining the fold, including Charlottesville's Rakeem Davis, the younger brother of former Duke Rashard Davis. Fellow Virginian Tony Thurston, a defensive lineman out of Louisa County, signed his letter of intent today. You know, for head JMU coach Mike Houston, the last few weeks, a bit different than in years past.
With us signing 13 players back in December on the early signing day, it did make January a little less stressful to a degree, but then the players that we were signing today became even more important. And the thing is, with the quality of the 3 players we signed today, there was a lot more attention and competition for those same guys.
And of the 16 players the Duke signed, 9 came from Virginia. Down in Waynesboro, the Little Giants celebrating the future of DeJuan Moore, who's headed to Charlottesville, joining the Wahoos as a preferred walk-on. Moore says he's being groomed to become a triple-option quarterback in the UVA system after helping Waynesboro make 4 straight postseason appearances.
The strength coach told me that I need to just work on my conditioning and speed. They'll get me bigger, but the biggest thing is probably just conditioning coming in. And it was just pretty simple. After my 2 visits, Georgia Tech and Virginia Tech, it was a pretty easy yes. I'm excited. I'm ready to get to work now. This is the best thing for me, I feel like.
And Moore is the first Waynesboro graduate to play at UVA. He plans to study business. As Kirby Dean finishes up his final season as head coach of the EMU men's basketball team, boy, he sure would like to get one more victory over rival Bridgewater. Back in January, the Royals falling short by 1 point in overtime on their home floor. Tonight, the rematch. Poultry Road Rivalry Part 2, Eastern Mennonite at Bridgewater. EMU trailing in the first half until they go on a run. First, it's Isaiah Harris win inside. And then Jerome Jones saying hello from the outside. Royals going up by 6. They were not done. 4 Royals touching the ball on this ensuing possession here. Travis Clower, the last to touch it, and he buries the 3. EMU in front by 8 on the road. Back comes Bridgewater. Josh Kamen, spin move and reverse lay-in. What a play there. And we got more from Kamen on transition, finishing with the left hand. The Eagles trailing by 7 at half, but come back to win a thriller, 68-66. Both UVA and Virginia Tech in action this evening. The Wahoos extending their winning streak to 15 games with a 59-55 win at Florida State, rallying from an 11-point deficit, their largest of the season. Also worth pointing out, a score you don't see there, Villanova losing to St. John's tonight. That means UVA in prime position to take over at number 1, pending a win over the Hokies this weekend. Speaking of Virginia Tech, 10-point victory for Buzz Williams, defeating NC State 85-75. So, this is it. I first stepped into this building on April 14th, 2014. 3 years, 9 months, 24 days. Not a long time. Certainly not as long as Bob Corso's 3 decades at this station. It's enough, though, to have made an impact. I hope that at the very least, I simply did my job to inform you. And perhaps I've inspired you with the stories that show the power of sport. You, the viewers at home, have certainly made an impact on me, especially this week. The messages, texts, and phone calls I've received since I announced my departure have been overwhelming. They mean more to me than you will ever know. If there's one thing the entire Shenandoah Valley has shown me, it's the beauty of doing things the right way. So thank you. No matter where I go, the Valley will always have a special place in my heart. It's a true hidden gem that I hope won't be hidden much longer. TJ Eck will be in this chair tomorrow. Please show him the warmth and friendliness that the friendly city and the surrounding area has shown me. As for my future, honestly, I don't know what it holds at this moment. All I can guarantee is that I'll be on my couch watching my favorite event, the Olympics, and then it's wherever God has in store for me. Perhaps our paths may cross again. The news continues after the break.